So talk us through what we've got in front of us. Mariah's going to do a bit of filming. So the Pretty Parrot Distillery is downstairs. So if you're coming through the Oriental, ring ahead. Is that the best way to do it? If you're coming
Yeah, we can book online. People can do tastings at the pub, but if they want to have a little talk to me, it's best to book online, and that way we can organise a time and I can make sure I'm there and give people the full story and a bit of a taste and we go from there. But last time I told you guys I'd make you some cocktails with some of our stuff, and that's what we're going to do tonight and see what you think.
I'm keen.
Yep.
I will be buying a bottle of the passionberry liqueur.
Might be easier if Mariah jumps up and films.
That's why I have the handheld mic, so I can put it down.
You can give yourself some room, and I'll you want to turn the camera on, and this will be on our YouTube channel.
I'm ready to go.
Cool. Just be ready to go. And what are we kicking off with here? What are we going to do first?
Basically, I think first off I'll start off with our. We make a coffee liqueur and we make a vodka, which is a base for all our spirits. So we do our own version of an espresso martini. We call it our cappuccino espresso martini because we find Aussies like a little bit of milk or a bit of cream with their coffee. So what we do is we have a nip of our Pretty Parrot coffee liqueur, which is all very nice.
Beautiful.
Delicious, even if you don't like coffee.
Yeah, I love it.
Don't like coffee.
And what's the retail on these sort of bottles, Dave? To give us a bit of an idea.
Okay, we retail 700 ml of the coffee for $55. The vodka we do at the same price.
Yep.
Our gins, our 700 ml bottles of gin, we do those at $78.
Yep.
And we do 500 ml bottles, which are $60 for the gins, and we do gift packs with the 200 ml bottles. We do 3 of those for $80 in a gift pack.
Perfect.
And we're online and we mail out and all that.
So
sort of
you
thing.
can easiest way jump online and
jump online, have a look for Pretty Parrot Distilling, and you'll see our little online shop. So we do a nip of coffee, do a nip of vodka, and we do a nip of espresso coffee.
Beautiful.
And then we give that a little shake.
Drop that in. There it is. Dave's giving it a shake.
And then I've got a little glass over here. I'm going to put it over here in front of Dave.
In front of Dave. Dave, look at that.
I can't not say no.
So, simple bit of a shake, in with your cocktail shaker, into a martini glass. But then, I'm going to leave a little bit of liquid in the glass, pop a little bit of cream in. Just pop a little bit of cream in there.
Beautiful. Oh, this looks good.
We're going to give it another shake.
Looks good.
And then we're going to float it on top. And then when you drink these babies, you need to sip it through the cream and then get your coffee fix as well. And this is our Pretty Parrot Cappuccino Espresso.
For those listening, jump onto our YouTube channel.
Martino.
And you'll be able to see this video. Davey Ray's going to have a taste of this and tell us what you think. So the Cappuccino Martini. How's that? All right.
Wow.
I think
that is beautiful.
They're good, aren't they? They are good. They're very popular.
Let's go.
Over this.
Here we go. Cheers. Cheers, Dave.
Taste that.
That's awesome. That is beautiful. So that's the
All right.
coffee liqueur martini, cappuccino.
Coffee liqueur, vodka, espresso coffee, and float a bit of cream
Beautiful.
on top.
Try that. How's that? All right.
Pretty Parrot.
I don't like coffee, and I would drink it. So
we already agreed on the way down. We're taking a bottle of that coffee liqueur home. So that's going in. That's going in the. It's going in the back of Mumsy.
Okay, the next
what
one
do we
I'm
got
going
next
to make
here?
is I'm going to make an old style cocktail.
Right.
We use our number 1 gin there. That's got 8 botanicals. This one contains, it's an old recipe, and it contains some star anise in it. Now, some people don't like anise. It has an anise flavour, but it combines with fresh lemon juice really well. So this one, we use a nip of our number 1 gin, bathtub gin number 1, which has got 8 different botanicals. As I said, it's got our star anise as a dominant flavour. It's got juniper berries, which all gins have. It's got some cinnamon, it's got some cardamom, it's got coriander, it's got cloves. We put some sugar syrup in that, which they call simple syrup, which is just sugar and water. And then we use some fresh lemon juice. So the lemon juice and the anise really combine to give this a really beautiful taste.
Sounds like it comes from Byron Bay.
So this is an old style cocktail. Very simple, and they taste magic. These get shaken in a shaker again. Once again, served in a martini glass.
Martini glass coming up here.
I got my Dave here, the tester. we knew we brought him for a reason. Put it down there, Dave. You'll probably drop it.
I've seen him play cricket. You're right.
Okay, so that's a very simple drink to make. Equal parts, 30 mils, 30 mils, 30 mils. Shaken over ice. Poured into a martini glass.
Try that one, Dave.
So that's a gimlet without
Gimlet?
number
Byron Bay.
one gin.
Yeah.
What do you mean by Byron Bay?
Did you hear all the spices in it?
I still don't understand.
You can taste
The gin?
It's anise.
No.
It
Oh,
blends
anise.
with
yeah.
the lemon really well.
You like it?
You going to share?
Oh. Acidic. Acidic.
Yeah, you can taste it. Trying to do a comparison. It's star
So
anise,
that's a
isn't it?
gimlet.
That's
Star
a-
anise.
Yeah, star anise.
But
It's
it's
a
a-
gimlet,
yeah.
and it combines with the lemon.
Yeah.
It's really
They're
nice. They're
at the same-
great on a hot day.
Very free. Yeah, in the middle
like
of summer,
it.
that'd be beautiful.
I love the
And do you serve all
lemony
these-
kind of hit. Oh,
Do you
that's
also
good.
just serve these at the bar?
Yeah, we do these in the bar. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do a lot of cocktails at our pub. Yeah,
Yeah.
very popular. Yeah,
And your own cocktail experience, is that just from being a barkeep or
yeah.
previous to it?
I've got a son who's actually a bar manager over in Canberra. He's in see that Tipsy Bull, which is one of the top bars in Canberra.
Yeah.
He's the manager there, and he's actually won the Hendrix Gin competition in Australia. So we won
Oh,
a trip
wow.
overseas. So he goes all right too. But as I tell him, he's only the second best barman in the house.
He's learned from the
He
best,
takes
obviously.
offence to that.
You got to keep your number one until you're knocked off. That's what you do.
I got number two. Yeah, this is our lemon myrtle gin. The third one's
Right.
the drink that we're going to have is our lemon myrtle gin. This would be our most popular.
Okay.
We introduced the lemon myrtle because we wanted an Australian native into our gins.
Yeah.
So yeah, the way I think about gins is
How would you describe a myrtle flavour for the listeners that might not have it, including me, who's about to taste it?
it gives it.
I'm with you.
It's got a strong lemon taste. The
It
lemon
says
myrtle.
lemon, right, yeah.
So yeah, this one's just your typical, pretty easy. Knock up a good old gin and tonic. Tall glass, plenty of ice, a quality tonic water. We like to use Fever Tree. Into a tall glass. So my little mate Dave, have a taste.
Davey.
So that's just
on board.
I'll have
that's
another
a
go.
straight gin
Yeah.
and tonic. Any mug can make that. Slice of lemon or slice of lime with that, and you're away. Hot summer's day, and
The straw's a good look, Davey.
That's right. How's that?
It was like Damo today. Sipping on a straw. Raspberry.
Raspberry lemonade.
Lush.
Not like Parramatta drinking from a saucer, but that's
how's that one, Dave?
good.
Adrian,
Mate,
better have a crack.
Put it this way.
Where have your lips been?
After a hard day, you don't want to know. But
That is good. I've never,
you know what?
because I've only had.
Lemon lime bitters.
You've only
on
ever
a-
had
on a
like
hot
grandma's
day,
gin. The thing is, you've
I'd
only ever
drink
had
that.
100% before your Canadian clubs. But for people, including myself, that only had like grandma's gin and tonic, where it's just the straight
Yeah.
soda water. And
I normally hate gin and tonic.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of people
beautiful.
are opening up
Grandmas.
the gins
Yeah.
now, so they've got a lot of flavour. More and more people are researching their drinks and,
Yeah.
and are interested to know what goes in them.
Yeah.
And they're looking for different flavours other than grandma's gin.
So when you call it like, I guess bathtub 1 and 2 and whatever it might be, is that when you sit down and do a batch, you'll research and set out this is going to be our batch, and how many would you make from a batch?
Well, we obviously started off a fair bit smaller when you're starting to work on flavours, and you also change things a little bit. Like you make the first time we made the number 2, we've been a progression, and we've improved things with filters and just.
And are you
changed a few
extracting yourself?
flavours.
So lemon myrtle, are you extracting the lemon myrtle, or you go and get the...
We buy a
flavours
lot of
from
our
there?
ingredients from Aboriginal.
Right.
They do the harvesting, so
Yep.
because a lot of the stuff is from natives, so they come from Aboriginally sourced communities or superfood stores.
Yep.
We make some native Australian liqueurs that no one else makes, and like I said, they come from indigenous places and sources and superfood type shops. So, yeah, the ingredients are sometimes a little bit dearer, but you're supporting the communities and making a unique product.
Yeah. And is it a case of, you might say, like, let's try lemon myrtle, make a batch and go, oh, that's awful, straight out, or is it?
Yeah,
Or is it smaller
we did
batches,
make
trial and
another
error, trial and
one.
error?
Basically, you might you don't like to throw anything out.
Yeah.
You might
Fix
take
it.
half of it and then go, right, let's smooth that taste out and put some other stuff.
Yeah.
And for example, we started off making a rhubarb and ginger gin, which is a popular one over in England and stuff like that. And our ginger was too strong, so we blended in some pomegranate, because my wife's a fan of pomegranate. She's the main taste person. She's a
Pomegranate
chef, so-
is delicious.
So we put some pomegranate in it, and also some strawberry to sweeten it up, and it took the ginger. The ginger's there faintly, but before it was too overpowering. So you gotta use your tastes and say, yeah, I'm not happy with that.
Ginger.
And,
Ginger just goes.
Yeah,
Nah.
and
Tiny,
just
tiny bit, yeah.
and make your play
Yeah.
and make your call.
And so, how do you describe that animal? Like a homely pie sort of taste, or is it? Is it more tart, or?
It's a sweeter, lighter
Yeah.
gin.
Yeah.
Well, I describe it as a good summer gin. It's just
Yeah.
that little bit lighter and a bit sweeter. We make a passionberry, which is a natural, which is an Australian native.
Right.
And it's-
We're taking a bottle of that
Little
too,
berries.
apparently. So.
The little
It's
berries.
super sweet, yeah,
Yeah.
it's super sweet. Girls like
Kangaroo
putting that in
fox.
champagne. They put it
She
in
was on
some
that last
Nowhere.
Yeah.
She's already booked in.
She'll find every berry.
Yeah, so we do a lot of experiment. You've got to do the experiment. You try
Yeah.
flavours. Not everything's a winner, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you just got to play with it, and you look to improve things all the time. If you find something, and even for example, when we were learning and stuff, our spirits were a little bit cloudy, and then we bought a bit of a filter, and now we get a real shine to
Clear.
our spirits.
Yeah,
And,
beautiful.
and the other thing we find with natural ingredients is 1 year's harvest varies to the next, and your colours will vary a little bit, but that's just part of small batch brewing
Yep.
or distilling, and also, that's the nature of the beast with using
Yeah.
natural.
So we talked about it last time. So your your distillery is based at Albury.
Yeah, down at Lavington, that's where it is at the
Yeah.
moment.
And
so
how big is the company? How many employees would you have? And just you guys?
myself and my wife.
So you go in and
it's a pretty small
squeeze it
show.
through?
Yeah, it's a micro distillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, very small.
And we
have a guy down there that knows how to run the still properly, and he helps us out.
Yeah,
And,
cool.
apart from that, and I have another friend that'll help me come and bottle and do all that sort
Yep.
of thing. So
and it's literally coming out of the tub and into the bottles, is it?
yeah.
Unreal. You can,
Where does the bathtub part come into the name?
Okay, so the bathtub name part comes into it because the still we have is a very old still. So we make a pure alcohol. A lot of the modern stills use a botanical basket, and the vapour passes through the botanical basket, and that's where it picks up its flavour. So we make the high strength alcohol, and we get all the botanicals, and we plonk it in a big drum, if you know what I mean. And back in the day, I imagine they used the bathtub. Hence the term "don't pee in the bar."
That
So yeah,
Checks out.
we soak the botanicals, which is your gin, your star anise, your juniper, and all the different botanicals for about a week, and then we add in the last 24 hours we'll put in like orange peel and lemon peel, and that just sits in it for
Yeah.
24 hours, and you get the oils out of that.
and is that all it takes? It's as simple as that. Just throw it in for a day.
Yeah. And like I said, I think gin back in the day was. You got to think back to the 1700s when people had the spices in their cupboards. They
Literally
didn't have
thrown in the
fridges.
bar,
Yeah, they had the cloves, they had the cinnamon, they had all those dried spices,
Yeah.
and they tried to make alcohol more palatable.
Yeah. And so, what's your immediate plan? So you're obviously pushing to get distillery as we sort of
We
on
want to
your
bring
property
our
up
distillery
here.
to Tumut.
Yep.
Bring the distillery to Tumut. That'll make things a lot easier for us
Yep.
to make more alcohol and bottle it and work on our
And
flavours.
you had a little bit of pushback, as you were saying today. So talk us through that.
We've had some. The council's notified us that we've had a few letters of objection as to putting it on our property, thinking that we're going to destroy the river and do things like that. I just think there's a bit of flack there, and I don't know why they don't want to see another small business come to Tumut and create some employment and another tourism attraction for the area.
We would have thought that was sort of logical. And in terms of distillery, does it doesn't create pollution? Is it noise, or is it just smoke? Or anything?
Basically, we will buy in wash or ethanol, already an alcohol form, and we'll purify it. We just run steam through it, heated water, and we basically boil it, and vapour comes off, and we'll catch any. We'll have a big drain, and we'll catch it, and we'll neutralise it, and we'll irrigate native plants on our property. Yeah.
So it's a little bit of just whinging for the sake of whinging.
I think so. Yeah. I just think it's the NIMBY, not in my backyard sort of syndrome, I suppose. And don't want to see someone have a bit of a go, do something else, something a bit different. Yeah.
Which is disappointing when you've been here 20 years and just trying to pump some more. Trying to put some more info back into town. So heading into anything else you want to show us before we keep chatting?
No, I've been through everything there. I've made our 3 drinks. Dave's had enough.
Dave's had enough. That's standard. You should have a shirt that says he's had enough.
Dave's had enough.
They had, I was going to say, so heading into summer, hopefully everything's going to open up. We'll be back in summer. We're hopefully going to come back for the cricket game, the Match of Haunted cricket game we're pushing.
Oh, for sure.
We'll kill it.
Just give it a bit of... we'll be right, yeah. We saw some of the grounds out here, but give a bit
of... Is Adrian going to be on the team?
I might commentate.
Commentating, you might kill it.
No, if I play after captain, it's
as long as you're not on the team.
I don't play cricket.
She scores.
Thank you.
She shoots, she scores.
Dave will be down here, but we'll try and get the cricket team down here, I think. And the Oriental, so how many rooms you got upstairs? You got 7?
8 rooms upstairs.
So can you sleep about 20 bodies? Really?
We can slot them in for sure. Yeah.
So a few blow-up beds and some swags will be right.
Yeah.
But Tumut itself, you're sort of pointing out all the beautiful camping spots along the river. Give the town a plug, I suppose, before we start wrapping up. So what's summer got?
Tumut, as I showed you today, we've got a really great fresh river that runs straight past. Well, it's 200 metres from the pub here, isn't it? It's just down there. You can catch trout in there. There's plenty of fish in there to be caught. People kayak down it. They can swim in it. It's very cold. It comes out of the bottom of the dam. But, kayaking, you can put a boat on there and fish. We've got the Blowering Dam just up the road. There was huge cod there. There was a 1.3 metre cod caught there the other day. The world water speed record was set there, and they're having another 10th later this year.
What about one of my tanks? Straight over the top.
Oh, you made it? Yeah. Where at?
Just over the top.
Tell us a story. Did you come down, or was your crew?
No, one of our crew.
What did you do?
I was
concrete tank.
We were standing out on the balcony today, and I went, there's one of our tanks. One of our boys have
concrete water tanks.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
they've probably done quite a few
all over Australia.
Yeah, quality, Tumut by quality gear. So no, we've got
the concrete shit, but
we've got great water sports down here. We're off the beaten track. They're pushing for a rail trail between Tumut and Batlow, which will be a really big advantage.
Where's that at now?
There's more and more of a push as to help Batlow out because after the fires, as you know,
let's help push for that.
Tumbarumba to Rosewood. Tumba's about 80 k's from here, and they've just recently opened a rail trail, and it's been a raging success so far. So I think
we're going to get on the yellow bike again.
Well, we saw the yellow bikes last time, and that was
Batlow would like to get a piece of that pie and get that town pumping.
Yeah. How's about no?
It needs all the help.
You've been to Batlow, haven't you, Dave?
We have.
You've been to Batlow?
No, we have. Yes.
He was the ones who first said, turn around and go back.
Turn around, come back to Tumut.
Well, after night at the Oriental, why would we want to stay there?
Exactly.
Straight back.
What did I say? Same thing.
So give us a quick plug. How can people get in touch with you? Give us your websites, your Facebook for both the pub and the distillery.
The Oriental Hotel. We've got a web. Have we got a website? We've got an email address, orientaltumut@outlook.com. Pretty Parrot Distilling. You can see our webpage, but we've got a Pretty Parrot site, but our address is also prettyparrottumut@outlook.com. All one word. Like I said, I'm sure if you Google it, you will find something.
Yeah, Pretty Parrot. So we've Googled the website. You can find all the info there.
Yeah, so
find the liqueurs.
Like I said, come down, have a taste, get on site. You can book a tasting on site. Like I said, the pub's open all the time now. If I'm not available, there's girls in the bar that can give you a taste of the gins, and you can buy a gin, and you can take Dave's word for it that the cocktails taste good.
Hey.
Yes, David?
I've got nothing now.
No, the fantastic, beautiful pub, old style heritage listed pub, as Vinny and you were discussing
today.
We've got
a big fancy veranda that is great.
Wraps around the outside.
Yeah. And it looked after me.
A few of the boys were up there this morning apparently making a mess. So
I felt sorry for
please tip your cleaner because she had a hard job this morning.
Yes. Vin said
some bottles.
She nearly passed out when she said, 4
buggers. But yeah, thank you again for having us. Absolute pleasure, and the short notice and
Yeah, no.
fitting us in.
It's been great. It's
And,
always great fun having you guys here.
We'll be doing it again in hopefully summer. Everything's open and there's no restrictions, and we can have a bit more fun. Summertime, you got live music on or anything else?
Yeah, we do a bit of karaoke, which is always
Oh,
a bit of
can't
fun.
wait.
Tumut Races, there's a big reunion on in town, and we've got a band up on the front
Tumut Races.
on the veranda.
We're here.
Yeah, that's
Up on the band on the veranda.
Yeah,
We
we're
are
playing
here.
on the veranda.
We are
yeah.
here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That-
When we opened the veranda, we had a
book us
one-man
in.
band up there that was really
Yeah.
popular,
But
and
book us in.
we're going to have a big night that
That'd be
night,
good.
the
That'd be
31st of
fantastic.
October. That's the
Ooh, it's our
Saturday
week.
before the Melbourne Cup. It's
It
a
is.
big race
It is.
meeting
Yeah.
at Tumut.
That's not a
Derby
bad
Day.
week. It's my birthday. We can get up here.
High five.
Five him. He's a man.
Yeah, but high
Beautiful.
five his
Yeah,
birthday.
thanks, Dave. Pleasure as always. Thanks for having us
Thanks,
again.
Adrian.
We'll be back here for sure in certain summer. It's almost our home away from home now, I think, for Club
It's worth
Forever.
the drive,
Down
isn't
there.
it? It's a long way to get here, but it's worth
It's an
it when
easy
you
drive.
get
It's about a 4-hour drive. You stop at the Tucker Box. You take your photos. Do all
How
your-
easy
See
was
the
it?
big koala?
We did. We what about everyone took a photo of everyone in our car took a photo with the dog, and as we're driving out, we said, "There's a koala." We all missed the koala.
Big koala.
Yeah, it's a 6-foot
Why
koala.
does the koala have a giant hole in its stomach?
I don't know. That probably meant to take money there or something.
Yeah.
Put money in.
So no, I think it's just to put your head in and take
The
a photo.
koala.
All right, beautiful. Thanks, Dave.
And-
No worries.
Cool.
Thanks, Adrian.
You need to finish on?
No.
Okay, good. All right, he's going off air. Thanks, Dave. We'll chat again next time.
Shall do.
Beautiful.